Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. I have another edition of Sample Saturday today. I did not go through as many samples this week just because the week before I went through so many. I kind of took a little step back and tried to use up stuff instead of trying a whole bunch of new stuff. The first thing I started working on is the Ricky Care Backstage Travel Cleansing Wipes. I got these in my Ricky's Cult Crushes box, and I don't like these. I think they are pretty darn awful. They remind me of like the wet wipes you get in the restaurant to clean your hands after you've had wings or something greasy. They're really stiff. They don't really take off makeup at all. And if you double it up, it just kind of like rubs on itself rather than on your skin. I first started using it on swatches, like lip gloss swatches, so something that should come off pretty easy, and it did not come off easy. It was a real pain, and I was just really disappointed and upset that they were so lousy. I was expecting more. I also was working on this. This is the Stellar Brilliant Primer. I had started this and I already talked about it, but I realized this week that this is the problem. My foundation was oxidizing, and then it stopped oxidizing, and I thought, oh, it must be just like my skin isn't as oily, but this is the culprit. This leaves my skin too oily, and it has like lots of oils in it when I'm looking at it, and dimethicone. So I'm going to pass this along and see if anybody that has not as oily combination skin wants it, that are friends with me, because it just did not work, and I finally realized that that was the problem and not my foundation, so that makes me happy. Bioderma, this is the micellar water from Bioderma that everybody talks about. This also was in a Ricky's box. I think it's an okay micellar water. I'm not a big fan of micellar waters. That's not my favorite way to take off my makeup. I don't think it's terrible. I mean, yeah, it's good, but it's not something I'm really excited about, so I don't know much else that I can tell you about it. I finished this and I realized I started this, but I never talked about starting it, so I'm going to talk about it now that it's empty. It is from Clinque. It is the Moisture Surge Intense. Now, Moisture Surge is probably my favorite moisturizer of all time, and I go through a jar or 2 or 3 of it every year because it's my go-to. This one is thicker, and it has a more white consistency. I wish there was some left in it so that I could show you. Actually, I guess that is it. There's a little itty bitty bit on my finger. So it feels a little heavier, but it's the same good formula. I really like how well it moisturized my face. And yeah, I don't know if I buy the Intense because I feel like the regular works just as well for my skin, but I really do enjoy it. And then finally is from Lumine. This is a Bright Now Vitamin C Sleeping Cream, and it just looks like a white cream. It's very boring, really bright white. It smells really, really good. It smells like oranges. It's a very citrusy scent. So if you don't like citrus scents, that can be a problem. But I really do enjoy it, and I think I don't know if I probably wouldn't buy it because I feel like I need a little more moisture at night. It's a little on the dry side, but I know a lot of sleeping creams you're supposed to put on over your moisturizer, but then it like overwhelms my skin. So right now I'm just using that, and I need just a little more, but I'm scared to try to layer it over my moisturizer. Anyway, those are my samples for the week. Not very many. I'm hoping to get through more this next week, so look for that next week. If you have not subscribed already, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, it would mean so very, very much to me. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. I can't wait to hear about what samples you have been using, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.